We have all heard the same advice for years. Eat 3 eggs in the morning and you will get enough protein. 6 grams in each egg, about 18 grams total. That sounds reasonable, right? But what if there is a food that gives you more than 100 grams of protein in a single serving? That is 20 times more than eggs. It is sitting on the shelves of almost every grocery store, and the price is lower than a carton of eggs. And that is just the beginning. There are at least 7 other everyday foods, hiding in plain sight, that can do far more for your muscles than eggs ever could. These are not exotic powders or expensive supplements. They are regular foods, many of them with unique amino acid profiles that older muscles respond to more strongly than eggs. Some are easier to digest. Some last for months without refrigeration. And some even help reduce inflammation that breaks muscle down. If you are tired of hearing the same advice about eggs and chicken breast, this will change the way you think about protein. Eggs are good, yes. But they have been placed on a pedestal, while other foods with far greater benefits have been overlooked. Today, we will explore the forgotten world of super protein foods. Options that give you 30, 50, even more than 100 grams in one serving. Suddenly, those 18 grams from 3 eggs look very small. Let us start with a real game changer. Nutritional yeast. The name might not sound appealing, but nutritional yeast is nothing like the bitter brewer's yeast you may have heard of. This golden, flaky powder tastes nutty and cheesy. Many people even call it nature's cheese. Once you try it, you will see why it belongs in every kitchen, especially for those over 60. Here is the surprise. 100 grams of nutritional yeast delivers about 45 to 50 grams of complete protein. That equals about 8 large eggs. But because it is made through fermentation, the protein is already partially broken down, almost like it is pre-digested. For older adults who often struggle with digestion, this means the amino acids are quickly available to muscles. 2 heaping tablespoons give you about 8 grams of protein. Some people use as much as a quarter cup daily, which means around 20 grams of protein from this single source. And it is easy to enjoy. Sprinkle it on popcorn, stir it into soup, mix it with mashed potatoes, or even create a dairy-free cheese sauce. Nutritional yeast is not only protein. It contains all 18 amino acids, with especially high levels of lysine for collagen and calcium absorption, and tryptophan, which helps the body produce serotonin to improve mood and sleep. It also provides beta-glucans, fibers that reduce inflammation and strengthen the immune system. That is the same compound that makes medicinal mushrooms powerful, but in a more concentrated form. And then comes the vitamin boost. Most brands are fortified with vitamin B12. Just 2 tablespoons can give you more than 1000% of your daily needs. Together with the full family of B vitamins, this helps your body turn protein into muscle and energy. For older adults, who are often low in B12, this makes a huge difference in preventing fatigue, weakness, and even memory decline. Add to that glutathione, the master antioxidant that protects cells and tissues, which naturally decreases with age. Nutritional yeast helps restore it, keeping muscles resilient and speeding recovery. This is more than protein. It is true muscle fuel, immune support, and cellular protection in one affordable, shelf-stable food. The next food might surprise you even more. It comes from tiny blue-green algae called spirulina. Spirulina has been used for centuries, even by the Aztecs. Today, Olympic athletes and even NASA astronauts use it for its nutrient density. By dry weight, spirulina is about 60 to 70% protein. 1 tablespoon gives about 4 grams of protein, but here is the key: the body can use up to 95% of spirulina's protein. Eggs, by comparison, are only around 70% usable. For older adults with slower digestion, this high bioavailability is a major advantage. Spirulina also delivers powerful extras. It contains phycocyanin, the bright blue pigment that acts as both an antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. Studies show spirulina can increase muscle endurance by up to 20% and reduce the damage muscles take from daily activity. It also supplies easily absorbed iron, which supports energy and oxygen flow in the muscles, along with rare fatty acids that reduce stiffness and improve recovery. Just 1 to 2 teaspoons per day can add 8 to 12 grams of protein, plus antioxidants, minerals, and unique compounds that protect muscles as they age. Blend it into smoothies, stir into yogurt, or mix it with juice. Next, let us turn to hemp hearts. These tiny shelled seeds may look ordinary, but they are one of the most efficient plant proteins available. 100 grams provide about 31 grams of complete protein. Even a small serving of 3 tablespoons gives you around 10 grams instantly. The protein in hemp hearts is made up largely of destin, which is easy to digest and supports enzymes, hormones, and antibodies. Hemp also has the ideal omega-6 to omega-3 ratio for reducing inflammation. That is important because Western diets usually push inflammation higher, which leads to faster muscle loss. Hemp naturally restores balance. It is also rich in magnesium, which is critical for energy and muscle contraction, and arginine, which improves blood flow to muscles. Hemp hearts are versatile and delicious, with a creamy, nutty flavor. Sprinkle them on salads, blend them into smoothies, or simply enjoy them plain. Now, let us step back in time. Amaranth, an ancient grain that once fueled empires, delivers about 14 grams of protein in a single cooked cup. It is unusually rich in lysine, an amino acid that supports muscle synthesis and calcium absorption. It also contains leucine, a rare peptide shown to protect muscle cells from breakdown. Amaranth is versatile too. Heat it in a dry pan, and it pops like miniature popcorn, creating a crunchy, protein-rich topping for soups, yogurt, or salads. Another overlooked gem is lupin beans. 1 cooked cup has around 40 grams of protein, more than a chicken breast. They are also low in carbohydrates, making them unique among beans. Lupin beans are packed with branched-chain amino acids that directly trigger muscle growth, along with prebiotic fibers that strengthen the gut and reduce inflammation. Tempeh is another powerhouse. Unlike tofu, tempeh is fermented, which makes its protein easier to absorb and adds probiotics that support digestion and nutrient use. A cup of tempeh provides about 31 grams of protein, plus vitamin K2, which helps direct calcium into muscles and bones. Tempeh is hearty, filling, and can be prepared in many ways, from stir-fries to sandwiches. Pumpkin seed protein powder is the final star of this list. At about 60 grams of protein per 100 grams, it is packed with zinc, magnesium, and iron. These minerals are critical for muscle contraction, recovery, and energy. It also contains tryptophan, which helps improve sleep quality, a key factor in muscle repair. Pumpkin seed protein has a mild nutty flavor and blends easily into smoothies, oatmeal, or even baked dishes. So how can all of this fit into a simple daily plan? Start the day with a smoothie made from spirulina and hemp hearts. Add nutritional yeast to your lunch or snacks. Make tempeh or lupin beans the focus of your meal. Enjoy popped amaranth as a crunchy afternoon bite. And end the day with a warm drink made from pumpkin seed protein, giving your muscles slow-release amino acids through the night. These foods are more than alternatives to eggs. They are tools for fighting sarcopenia, boosting energy, and protecting independence as we age. If this video gave you new ideas about how to protect your muscles, share in the comments where you are watching from. And if you stayed with me until the end, type the number 1 so I know you are part of this journey. Do not forget to like this video, subscribe to Age Wise, and tap the bell so you will not miss the next one.